Today is October 3rd, 2019. I'm walking Max. I know it's super late, especially compared to the last one, but we're at it. So today, there's a lot of stuff that ended up going through my head today. A lot of stuff ended up happening. Ray, which is my designer guy, I was talking about him yesterday, and my other people yesterday that had been helping me out, my animations guy, he ended up doing me a new panel up for Twitch. Looks super slick. 150%. Can you see that light? There's my face. Head's coming. He ended up doing a new banner for my or overlay for my face, where my face goes, and it's more reminiscent of what my panels are at the bottom of my screen. Looks super good, guys. It looks very, very good. But it's something I'm going to be definitely looking into fixing up here in the next day or so. I ended up sending him the link on my phone, and for some reason it just didn't work. So I'm going to have to resend him that link before I start up streaming tonight. Me and Ethan are going to play some Apex tonight. I ended up taking down some gamer fuel. And it, Respawn, I think it's called Respawn. And the company who makes the game's called Respawn. What? Makes Apex. I'm not going to lie, I'm feeling real good right now, guys. I'm feeling real good. I downed that whole entire bottle, which is the equivalent of caffeine, It has caffeine in it, but it's the equivalent of a cup of coffee. And see, I have a real history with anything caffeine related. It juices me up. My heart gets pumping. My body starts feeling good. Oh, look, there's my face. My body starts feeling good, and I am in the zone. Okay, I'm in it. But it's something that I don't do too often because to be completely honest with you, hey, how's it going? To be completely honest, I just get a little crazy, you know? And so I just don't consume caffeine very often. Like right now, I'm feeling real good. But anyway, he ended up doing my border, and he ended up doing some new icons, which right after I'm done talking with you guys right here, I'm going to go ahead and fix up my Instagram and upload those new images because they look so good. They look so good. He has one for Max, which is going to be my dog one. He has one that I'm going to change to my IRL one, which it looks really good as well. And he also did one which is like an ice cream cone, which is food, because I like taking pictures of food. And when I end up getting my new phone, and it's going to take super crispy pictures, I got to be taking pictures of food too. You know how it goes, guys. You got to take a little bit of pictures of everything. You got to sauce it up, flavor it up a little bit everywhere, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Sauce and flavor everything up with that. Also, I ended up playing some more Call of Duty on the pot today. You know how it goes. It's like a mobile game. You got to play. Mobile games are meant to be played on the pot, period. Right? I mean, if you're in, like, some countries are just like, if you get a phone, you get a phone to play games, right? You go hard. Some people just go fucking hard. I get that. Oh, God. Help me. Oh, Jesus. So, with that being said, I have an option. I can either get the Asus 2 ROG phone, gaming, 120 hertz, 1080p screen, super juicy phone for gaming in general. Or I could get the Google Pixel 4, which is just going to be a picture god. It has some astrograph type camera mode where you can look at the stars with it, is what it looks like. Astrograph or like astronomer graph. And this is leaks and stuff that hasn't been confirmed, but some stuff they say confirmed leaks. You can't confirm a leak until the actual conference, okay? I mean, the leakers of whatever it may be can confirm that what they have is legitimate information, but they can't confirm that that is what they're going to say at the event. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I could either get the Asus 2 ROG, you know, with that 1080p 120 refresh rate, and it has air triggers which replicate that of actual triggers, which I think would be so dope to play the duty on that. Is it necessary? No, not really. But it would be really cool. There's also a program that you can get apparently with the tablet, and it replicates you touching the actual tablet, like touching the actual things. Over here, Bubba. It replicates you touching the tablet, but it uses the... What are you doing? Come on, we're going over here. But it uses the controller as for the inputs of it. So for the A button could actually be my jump button, and will replicate me pushing the jump button as an example, right? But they're in talks about re-adding the controller aspect to that game, to the COD Mobile. And when they do, I'm about it, right? I got that controller from the NVIDIA Shield, and it's super dope. I really want to use that controller on that game. But that's at a later date. Hopefully they end up re-adding that feature to the game, which apparently was in the game right when they launched, and then the same day they ended up taking that feature out of the game. Probably because people were going too hard. Sorry, I have a lot to say. I'm a little juiced right now. Like I said, stream tonight, Apex, Season 3. I don't know what time where I'm going to get off stream. If I had to guess, probably around 1, because that's where my body's at right now. My body says 1. It's still a good 4-hour stream kicking in. I ended up going over, hanging out with Kathy because I was having a little issues. There was traffic, things like that. And the traffic wasn't light traffic either. It was for real. Which ended up clearing up like not even 30 minutes to an hour later, of course, which that's fine. You know, me and Kathy got to hang out and stuff too beforehand, and we're going to be hanging out tomorrow as well. We're going to Best Buy, and then we're going to the gym because we're gym folk now, you know. Which I went a week without her last week and the week before that, and started the climb. Which my body, for some odd reason, which bless it, has a real... It is really good with building muscle. All right, my body tears and it heals very, very well. Not good and very well and very quickly. It's definitely not through sleep, because I don't get enough sleep. But whenever my body says, Dev, it's time to eat more, eat. You better believe that I'm eating. I'm consuming some food. I'm putting it down. And my body's healing. And I had a real issue with that. That's usually one of my biggest issues, actually, too. Because sometimes I just forget to eat. Even though my body's like, eat, feed me, feed me, feed me. And then I end up not doing enough of that. But we'll see. I already have more tits than I've ever had in my life. So I've been trying to work my pectorals, you know. They're feeling pretty good. Ooh, another thing. So I ended up asking Bryce. So Butt Stallion, right, from Borderlands. They have a pop figure at New York Comic Con. I said, Bruce, get me that pop figure. He said, I got you, boo-boo. So he's on the hunt for that pop figure right now. That's only at... Leave the kitty alone. Leave the kitty alone. No, stop. Meow. Good kitty. So he's on the hunt for a Butt Stallion right now at Comic Con. The New York Comic Con. Oh, here, I'll go over here. It's all good. So he's on the hunt right now for that pop figure for me. I've been really wanting it. Like, it looks super cool. Another thing too is that apparently they have there's just a ton of exclusive ones specifically for those events, which I didn't know that, right? I didn't know how serious some of these different figures, pop figures and whatever, really get. But that's something that people are mother trucking dedicated to. And I got my buddy. He's my buddy Eddie, Little Eddie. Little Eddie loves that stuff. I'm telling you, he is on it. Here, come on, Bubba. And he's doing really well too. Him and his buddies are actually going to. I think he's in 8th grade, going into 9th. But he's going to be going. He got accepted into a program to go to University of Nashville State, which is a private school, completely paid for. And he's going to decide whether or not he wants to go to it coming up. Him and his boys is what he said. So he's got some buddies going to, hopefully, which would be awesome. They work hard, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people who are smart or are naturally book smart, I should say, have a really good memory and want to learn. They don't get enough credit, you know, and that's something that I could easily give them. And those who put the time and effort into reading the books and really focusing on listening and paying attention on what they learn. When I was in school, I did not do that. I didn't do that at all, actually. And it was really something that ended up messing with me. Hey, how's it going? Good, good. And it's something that really messed with me. And it really bit me in the butt later on. But, you know, I'm doing fine now. I know what I want, and I'm doing it. And this is what I'm doing right now. See? Hi, guys. But it's all about learning. You know, day by day, you really learn. Learn a lot about yourself if you want to learn about yourself, and a lot about what you want as well. So, and don't be afraid to learn about yourself too, right? I'm gonna spit. Ugh. I was talking to Kathy about it. I was like, Kathy, if you could describe one thing, how do you think your head works? Like, how does your mind work? She didn't know. She doesn't spend enough time, I think, thinking about herself and her actions and kind of how she approaches things. She's getting a lot better at it, but it's something that she doesn't do enough in my eyes. And it's something that I focus too much on sometimes. And instead of, when it comes to sports and games, I really think, right? I think and I think and I think, and then I implement that, right? My mind goes into pure instinct, and I just act on instinct at that point. And it's because I've thought of all these different scenarios and situations that I don't have to think anymore because I've done so much of it, right? But when it comes to myself and my personal, like the way I think, I overthink so much in that aspect. And it's like, Dev, that's like a double negative. You overthink, and then you apply it, but then you overthink and you apply it again, like, or to yourself and then to your games. How does that make any sense? It's, oh, my heart's beating. I feel great right now. Whoa. It's something that can't necessarily be explained just with words, I guess. It's action. I don't know. I really tried my best on that one. But that's real, guys. It's really, really real. And it's something I really hope that everybody else really tries to apply themselves to. Is don't overthink too much on a personal level, but don't be afraid to recognize your faults and yourself in that aspect as well. All right? So don't overthink it, but don't not think at all. Right? That's good. That's a good way to put it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and implement that stuff on Instagram right now while me and Max are walking. Hey, good boy. Can you see him? It's too dark out right now. Maybe the new Pixel will do a better job at nighttime recording. That'd be freaking sweet. And then I'll be streaming. Me, you'll be playing some Apex. I'm super excited. But until tomorrow, guys, have a great rest of your night. Or your day, if you're watching this on the 4th, or the 5th, or the 6th. I am going to take care of some business. Catch me on twitch.tv/SinFizzy, @SinFizzy, on Twitter and Instagram. See you next time.